And so the Force has its mysterious ways of conceiving a child. You are indeed unique.
And I'm sitting here talking to someone with the title Darth, yet is somehow convinced the Jedi way is right. Aren't we a pair?
I won't be so eager to make friends with one I have barely been acquainted with. The Jedi may be right on many things, but they are as capable of making mistakes as well.
That's rich. Coming from a Sith. How exactly did you end up becoming a ghost anyway?
I died, standing on my 2 feet, and that is when the true communion with the Force began. Where I learnt more, I learnt that the Force has a will and it demands balance, and I was brought from the grave to help with that balance.
Now you're sounding like Master Kenobi. So there is another who has brought balance to the Force? Like who?
Millennia ago, when Sith and Jedi fought in open battle, there was always one for each generation. You may be unique for your time, but you share the same cocky attitude and wit as the one I have met.
I mean, if they have the skill, I don't see why not. They give us fancy titles and not expect some kind of celebrity behavior.
I would expect such an attitude from a bounty hunter, but a wielder of the Force must be more disciplined than what you present yourself to be. You would be an easy prey for the overseers if you were a Sith initiate.
Fortunately for me, I am no Sith. Prophecy says I will destroy them and fulfill my destiny.
Prophecy may dictate whatever it wants, but there is always a great cost paid for a great many paths taken to fulfill said prophecy. The Force has a will, and it will bring balance, but how would you fulfill it?
By destroying the Sith, of course. That is what the Jedi do, don't they? And that's where I come in. But until then, there is a war going on, and the innocent people need the Jedi Knight's help.
The silence of the Force is a harrowing sight, as they say that silent waters run deep. And this bodes well for the Sith who hide now in the shadows with cowardly defiance.
I take it you are not a fan of the current generation of Sith, huh? That's news to me. What did they do to you?
The Sith were a belief, a culture, and a people. There is none of that now. The 2 Sith you face now are far from that. They have built a cult of personality far from its roots and traditions to serve their own desires.
Well, of course they do. But you have to admit, it is an impressive streak to remain hidden for so long. What are the odds?
It speaks far greater of the incompetency of the Jedi than it does the abilities of a Sith.
No one could kill a Jedi. That's what 10-year-old me would say. That statement aged well.
It is true that one can destroy the body, but one who has ascended beyond the flesh proves more powerful than ever.
What do you mean by that?
You are speaking to one now, are you not? We shall see how you would bring balance, chosen one.